Hi guys, so today I'm just gonna show all my horses in Star Stable that I've collected. Yeah, as you can see, this is what my character looks like in game. I tried to make it look like who I am in real life, because I'm not doing a face cam today, so let's just get straight into it. So first off, we have the Hanoverian, which is a senior stallion. I named him Puff Puff because it's a reference to Dragon Quest. If you know about Dragon Quest, it's like a video game slash anime which has an ongoing joke about there being puff puff girls. You'll have to do your research about that to understand that. But anyways, I went for like this red and indigo look, because I wanted it to give off like regal vibes, plus I just like the contrast against the coat color. This horse is still only level 9 because it came out like a week ago, so I don't play the game every single day, so I haven't had the time to max out this horse, but every other horse that you'll see that I own is maxed out level 15, so also I have to apologize, I have this like weird voice crack when I speak. I can't explain it. It just is what it is. But anyway, I was going to choose the Criollo, but I ended up choosing the Hanoverian because I just liked the way that it bucked and bounced. So yeah, but anyways, my next horse is called Orchid Lady. I think this was the first horse that I bought on this account. It's a young mare, and she's a Pintabian, and the name is a reference to my favorite flower, which is an orchid, and is also a reference to a drawing that I did last year, which is like a self-portrait with some orchids as well. Yeah, in my old account from when I was a kid, the Arabian was my favorite horse, but in this game I decided to go for a crossbreed because I just wanted to have a bit more variety, plus I just really like the coat color. So yeah, I was trying to go for like this pirate sergeant vibe because I really like pirates and just the whole like sea vibe of it. I don't know. A lot of people think that my favorite color is blue, but it's not. I just happen to use blue a lot. I don't know why. But anyway, next we have Bread Biscuit, which is a Jorvik starter pony and a young mare. I was going to name her Cocoa Bread, but I changed my mind. I went for like this all pink checkered look because pink goes really well with the color brown, or just any shade of brown, whether light or dark. Almost like a cherry blossom. So yeah, I prefer to buy horses that are like, they have like a coat pattern. I don't know, I just think it's really interesting to look at. And yeah, I like multicolored stuff. This might be my favorite for the aesthetic that I've given the pony, but in general I think I just prefer small horses or ponies. I'm not a big fan of like large horses. I don't know why, but anyway, so that's that horse. The next one is called Aqua Rising, which is a reference to the Zodiac because in the Zodiac I'm an Aquarius rising, which is not to be confused with me being an Aquarius because I'm a Cancer first and foremost, but I identify more with being an Aquarius rising. So yeah, I just thought it would be cool to add into the game. It's a Norwegian fjord horse, and an adult gelding. I went for the snow aesthetic, like warm and furry vibes, like winter vibes, like when it was the Christmas event. That was the horse that I primarily used. Oh, and I also added this like cute little black cat in the saddlebag because I really like cats. I used to have a cat when I was really young, but he died. And so I don't have any pets right now, but if I had a pet in the future, I would really want a Maine Coon. A black Maine Coon, because I just think those cats are very pretty. Next up we have Big Smoke, which is a reference to Big Smoke. He's a Morgan, which is my favorite breed in the game. I think Gen 2 Morgans are supposed to be the fastest horse in the game. I went all brown for the fit, because I wanted it to be like a country aesthetic. And yeah, like I don't know, I just really like the coat color, like chocolate. I don't know. People tell me in the game all the time, like random people, that they love my style. And I find that so weird because in real life I get complimented on my fashion quite a lot. So it's kind of like a full circle moment, like, oh, I'm stylish virtually and physically. That's kind of funny. My next horse is called Doom, which is a reference to MF Doom, the rapper. This is an old gen Frisian, so I don't know if this breed is still in the game or if they took it out recently, but this one is more of a recent horse that I bought. It's an adult stallion, and I kind of went for like this black and white vibe, just matching the coat color. I wanted it to look like something out of Star Wars, like a general or something. I also really like the way that the Frisian does this thing with its leg, where it just props its leg up. It's like it knows that he knows that he's that guy. I don't know. I just found it funny. But anyways, next is Time Prince, which is a senior gelding and a shire. My old account had a horse called Dragon Prince, so I unintentionally gave this one the name Time Prince without realizing how similar the names were. But I went for this like garden roses look, with like red and white on my top, and then kind of just matching that with like a heart decoration on the bridle and stuff. Almost all my horses have braids, and that's intentional. They all have to have braids, okay? I really like the way that the Shire sits. It's very cute. I really like the animation. And yeah, I went for dark brown because like I said, I just have this, I don't know why, but I just have this thing where I keep buying brown horses. I can't bring myself to get white ones or like one shaded horses for some reason. But anyway, my next horse is called Dragonfly. This is my starter horse. The inspiration behind the name is kind of a long story. But anyway, it's a Jorvik Warmblood. I actually really like the starter design, contrary to popular belief, because a lot of people say that they don't like the change in starter horse design. They said they preferred the old ones in the old game. A lot of people say that they don't like the starter design change, but I actually think it does look better. Like, I know I made a video saying that I prefer the old game, but in terms of the design, I think that it was definitely an improvement, because the old horses look like they just put a human face onto a horse's skeleton, and it just looks really weird. So I gave it like a blue casual fit, and I decided to make it like multicolored horse again because, like I said, I like stuff that's multicolored, so that's the coat that I went for. And last but not least, we have Rocco, which is a Paso Fino and an adult mare. I really like the animations and everything for the Paso Fino. I mainly use her for racing or flats, to be honest. Like, it's not a horse that I use just casually or for fashion or for whatever, like, or to show off. It's really just like competitive reasons, I guess. Like, I think everyone has at least one horse in their stable which they use for competitive reasons or for just a reason. Like, some people buy a breed for the sole purpose of getting into a club, which to me is crazy, but I mean, it's your life. Speaking of which, I don't really join clubs, but if someone has an adult club where it doesn't require much effort to be online, I would love to join it. I'm on Cupcake Valley. I don't have any friends on that server, so it'd be great if someone could like put it in the comments or message me on there, please. I didn't buy any magic horses because I don't really like the vibe of them, to be honest. Like, just walking around with a rainbow colored horse, I don't know, maybe it just doesn't match my aesthetic. Maybe it's because I'm such an old player that I'm still not used to it, but I don't know. But yeah, those are all my horses. My favorites are Big Smoke, Orchid Lady, and Puff Puff. I use Big Smoke the most because of racing purposes, and I said I think it's one of the fastest in the game. But anyway, let me know what your favorite one was out of all my horses, and what one you would recommend me to buy, and also give me some suggestions of Star Stable content because I'm kind of low on ideas. But yeah, that's really all I have to say today, and I'll see you in the next one.